rising. Whew. Man, I swear, we gonna get it together. Peace, 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 peace. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Peace. Get some spray popping. I'm gonna have to go. I'm about to have to drive to wherever this place is so I can get me some stuff. Peace, peace, peace. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Grand rising. I'm always trying to push something on here. Peace, peace, peace. How are y'all? How's your morning going? Grand rising. How's your morning going? I'm not gonna pull from this stick in a minute. Grand rising, grand rising. My morning been interesting already. I said I need to really go pull my chart out and see what's popping. What's popping? Oh my God, it smells so good, Miss Impact. Oh my God. I'm so addicted. I'm about addicted to this like I'm addicted to your oil right now. Like, it's a chakra spray. It has like all the chakra crystals in it. It's got oils, essential oils in it. It smells amazing. Today, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go today, beloved. I can go tomorrow, honey. I can go tomorrow. I don't think today. I'm not gonna push it today. I need to go today. My baby was sitting right at the door and let the bus go right on past him. Miss Impact, we need to take a trip. The place is in, oh my God. I'ma look. I forgot where it's at. I know it's not that far, but it's not in Charlotte. We need to go take a trip up there. We might need to take a road trip real quick one day. Because I got to go up there and get me some more. And my elixirs that I use for my water, which I need to get. Hold on. Let me get set up real quick. This pool is probably more for me than it is for y'all. I got some interesting energy been popping off lately. So, and I'm normally super like balanced. It's crazy. I'm balanced. I'm in my zen. I'm just really interested to see what's going on because I'm like, there's a lot popping off, like just a lot of unexpected. I need to see where my Pluto and my Uranus. I need to see where my Uranus is at in relations to what's going on right now. Because there's a lot of like unexpected. Like I literally, this morning, me and my son, I'm sitting there making sure he got everything in his bag. The bus pulls up and picks up the other child and pulls off. And normally I be in pop-off mode, I promise y'all, because this bus driver is so inconsistent. 1 minute she coming at 7:24, the next minute she coming at 7:35. So it irritates me. So now I just have him sitting at the door. But it's our fault. I never blame anyone else. I gotta hold myself accountable. We were running a little bit more behind than usual. Normally we be at the door at like 7:20. He normally be opening the door at 7:15 because he don't like to miss the bus. He's very OCD. It's very anal and very particular. Like he don't want to miss the bus. His clothes need to look a certain way. That's why we was running behind, because I picked out a button-down white shirt. They got these little animals on it for him to wear for his picture day, and he wanted to wear all white. He was in his Obatala energy, so he was wanting to wear all white. He was like, no, I want it to wear all white. I don't want no animals on my shirt. Okay. Let me go iron your white polo. Being picky. All right, y'all, hold on. So I'm getting my energy together. I'm calm. I'm good. I am good. And I was laughing because today is the day that I got like all of the stuff popping off in the morning and not any other time. Any other morning, it's been fine. This morning, I'm like, time is crunched. Man, and I was like, okay, is it the prep for this Jupiter going in retrograde? Like, I really need to sit down and study where we at astrology wise. I've been saying that for a couple days. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my elixirs. I need my elixirs today. I think they actually have a website, Miss Impact. The place is called Raven Moon Emporium. Raven Moon Emporium. So they do these crystal elixirs. I'm using tourmaline, which is for protection, energy field clearing, removing stagnant energy, making sure. I might need to put a couple more drops there. Let me put a little more in there. And then I'm using the citrine elixir, and that one is that one is for the solar plexus and personal power and purification. And it's tasteless, so if you didn't want to put it in like your juice or your water, or whatever, you can just put it under your tongue. It's like homeopathic energy. But I tend to put it in my water so I can sip on it throughout the day, well, throughout the morning. I normally do it first thing in the morning after I take my vitamins. So it's really good. I forgot what blend I took when I was at the convention. It was a blend that I shouldn't have took because it had my senses already on. It was on swole. I was like, I ain't need that type of help. Y'all done gave me something I don't need. And they always trying to sell all the empaths. They be trying to sell you the kind for anxiety. I'm like, don't give me that. I don't have anxiety. I don't know this week. All right, y'all, let's start. Oh, that was wet. That was wet. Let me go. Oh shit. Get me together. Get me all the way together, ancestors. I need y'all to get me together. All right, let's start with my favorite deck. We're going to go back to Old Faithful today. Let's see what we got popping with these cards. See that. My personal classes are the classes for you. So, Jay, I'm trying to get us set up on Zoom. This class today is going to be pre-recorded like the last one. But after today, we'll be back on schedule. But I'm probably going to have to send y'all a link to Zoom. My personal classes, I'm on my last certification, y'all. Y'all need to send me all the energy, all the education, all the intelligence that y'all can send me. So when it's time for me to take this, these finals, that I get through without any problems. Cause I don't need to be in this energy that I got going on this week. I ain't even gonna take my finals this week. I got about 2 more weeks left on my own personal class. And then, yeah, I got 1 more certification left. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm feeling some energy from that. Maybe it's because of this journey, because I didn't think I was going to get to the end of it, but I only got 1 left, y'all. I'm excited. It's the main one I need. It's the main one that I wanted to finish. Let me say that. one more card. Let me get one more card. Let me get one more card. Ooh, I ain't say 5. Okay, that's all we're doing. Okay, stay on the path. Process emotions. That's a lot. But thank you guys. Thank you. All right. So we get the victim card. Ashe. So the victim card is all about making sure that you're making choices and decisions that are reflections of your higher self, the evolution of you. Where are you going? Are the choices and the decisions that you're making at this moment in time a reflection of that energy? Or is it a reflection of your past? If you're the type of person that, like, even in commitment, you have a fear of commitment and you might meet somebody and you getting close to them, okay? Do you find something wrong with that person because you got a fear of commitment? Do you create drama and chaos in that situation just because you have a fear of commitment? Or that's a repeat of your past? That's a repeat of your cycle? Even from a flip side, are you that person that you see all the red flags in somebody? You hear intuition and spirit telling you not to move forward, but you still going forward. You're repeating cycles from your past. Or are you that person that, let's say, like me, my throat chakra always being challenged? Are you popping off at somebody? Are you like not taking time to process your emotions, to digest them? Are you the type of person that is really sitting there saying, let me process this before I speak. Let me process this before I react. Let me sit. He said, so guilty of that. Look, let me sit in this before I actually, jump on somebody. Digest it. All right? So be in a space where you are taking the time, no matter what it is. Food choices. Are you that person that's picking something that you know you ain't got no business eating? No. Like, oh, I promise y'all I was about to cook me some cookies because that's my comfort food. So I was getting ready to cook me some cookies last night at 11 o'clock at night because that was my go-to. That's like, oh, I need something to like give me some of that serotonin. I need something to like give me a little bit more comfort in this energy I'm in. Man, listen. But instead of doing that, I took myself to sleep. I got me a bottle of water and went to bed. I did. I lit my candle, did a little breathing and went to bed. I was like, I'm just sleepy. I'm sleepy. It's okay. I was acting like a kid. That baby need a nap. You know how you get the kids when they acting crazy, but like, that baby need a nap. He whining a little too much. You need a nap. It's all right. I had to pull that card on myself. My face is looking really fresh faced, but it's okay. Look, it's okay. Make sure that you take a moment to process. What emotion am I feeling? Where's the root of it? What is this coming from? Why am I in this energy? Okay, well, now I know that this is the energy that I'm in. This is what I'm feeling. Where is it stemming from? Now, what do I need to do? Process it. Don't respond. Don't react. Make sure that when you do respond, when you do react, it's coming from your higher self, not the lower self, okay? It's coming from the evolution of what it is that you're doing. A lot of decisions popping off. What decisions are you making? Are you walking towards your future or your past? What choices are you making? The choices that you make now will be very pivotal to your life. Alekba is strong right now, especially for me. He be on a real trickster in my life right now. He trying me real hard right now. Y'all know I love me some Alekba. I love Papa Alekba. I love him. I love Ashu. I love him. He is my favorite. But he being a trickster right now. I think I've been neglecting him. I'm going to have to spend. I've been real heavy on Oshun. So I think I need to, balance that energy out. No matter what it is, no matter what it is, beloved, stay on the path. You on the right path. You know how they say when you doing something right, it seems like everything wrong tries to start popping up. When you going in the right direction, that's when things gonna try to like make you get off course, just to see how strong you are, just to see are you really standing in your truth. It's crazy because when we really think about it, I want to say either the new moon reading or like last week I pulled the cards where it was saying, hey, it's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna try to distract you. It's going to try to deter you. It's going to try to, discourage you. Stand strong in your power. Stand strong in your truth. That's exactly what we at now, y'all. Make sure you stay on the path. When them things is popping up, and they going to be popping up, recognize it for what it is. Stand strong. Stand strong. Don't let the chocolate cake fool you. Don't let them chocolate chips fool you. Don't let them get y'all off track. Y'all done set some goals. You trying to be super fine for the summer. I promise I'm trying to get better with time. I'm trying to age like fine wine, man. I promise you. I'm trying to be like, she what? She 50 what? Child. I'm trying to have somebody's son looking crazy. I'm playing. It was jokes. Probably not. But anyway, the moon. Process that energy. Process the energy. Process the emotion. Moon is all about emotionals. Making sure that the emotion that you are in are, you really processing it. You really looking at it like, okay, how can I really take this and you said don't talk about one. How can I really take this energy and direct it the right way? So when you are going through, like I told y'all, I've been feeling like real all over the place. And this is not my energy at all. I really need to really sit down and think what triggered it. And I need to look at my chart to see where I'm at in my chart. But I just was feeling like I ain't got it together like I normally have it together. That also is a lack of sleep for me. I ain't really been sleeping at night because I've been trying to stay up to do other stuff, to work and study. So that's a lot going on. But we're going to get it. Let's see what our love cards say. I don't pull all the decks out. I'm like, y'all going to give me an answer today. I needed that answer. Y'all going to give me an answer today. Compassion. The bottom of the deck is self-love. All right, compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living in love. We've had this card multiple times. Peace, beloved. Right, Jupiter retro is an expansion. And like I told y'all, my Jupiter is in an interesting place. And I'm not going to share. I'm going to see how some things unfold, and then I'll share what I saw in an early space. So I'm interested to see. I think that's part of the reason why I'm off too. All right. Living by the principle of, do I got that the right way? Living by the principle of compassion is the healthiest mode of being a human. Compassion asks that you go within your heart and see the world from another's perspective. By placing your awareness on the feelings of others and understanding that what motivates them, you will begin to empathize with them. So we pulled this the other day. This is a repeat card. So we know this energy is really heavy. We have to be in compassion. I definitely need to understand this. Sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes I get impatient with other people if I feel like they are infringing on my peace. And I'm only thinking about the fact that you are infringing on my peace right now. You crossing the boundaries. You really getting ready to get put out the gate, because that's my fault. I let you in the gate. But I have to be mindful that I'm being compassionate, because it ain't their fault that they really get ready to catch this throat chakra. It ain't their fault. It's my fault, because I could have just said, "Nah, I don't want to do that right now." That's not in alignment with where I'm at right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we make choices and decisions, which we go back to these cards. We done made a choice and a decision that got us off our path. We knew what path we were supposed to stay on. We knew what we were supposed to be doing. We knew that choice was not in alignment with our higher self. But now we here and they challenging us. And instead of popping off, because that throat chakra has a tendency to close real quick or be way too open. And now they're catching your wrath instead of saying, "You know what? I understand. I'm sorry that you're feeling this way. I'm sorry you're getting ready to experience what you're about to experience, but, you know, I might apologize. I actually might. Because this, for me, this is a customer that is from my previous career paths and choices. And I could have easily just said, no, this is not in alignment with my higher self. This is going to put me in a state of unease, which create dis-ease. We can't do that. That's why. Listen, I'm gonna be compassionate. I'm gonna be very compassionate. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Not only is it necessary to love another, self-love is not only necessary for you to love someone else, but self-love is also necessary for you to understand how you should be loved. If you do not love yourself, you don't understand. You don't have a clear ideal. You won't set the boundaries. Sometimes, especially when, listen, because it's hard out here in this new dating world. It's hard out here in this new energy. Y'all that's married, man, listen, I commend y'all. I applaud y'all. Y'all better be dating, courting, doing all the cute stuff the couple's supposed to be doing. Reignite passion in your relationships. Do not get out here in this game. It's some foolishness and tomfoolery. And I'm like the advocate. I'm an Oshun baby all day. So I'm the advocate for love. I love love. But listen, Linda. Listen. You have to set these boundaries. If you single, set the boundaries. Stop thinking that you got to pull up with this now. That's what gets y'all in a lot of trouble. Y'all be like, dang, he got like 2.5 out of 5 of the things that I asked for. Put his ass back in the trash. Not in the trash, that's not nice, because for somebody that he the all 5. But if he's not meeting your standards, if she's not meeting your standards that you set, and they're like realistic, reasonable standards, put that behind in the trash. Or back outside the gate. We'll use that, back outside the gate. Call the guards. Call the guards. Don't allow him to be in the gate. All right, let's get into the self-love card. As the old saying goes, you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. It's true. The most important goal you can achieve in the physical dimension is that of loving yourself unconditionally. And it's a tough one. You are the very person who knows your dark secrets, faults, and shortcomings the best. It's easy to see the good in other people because you don't know anyone but yourself inside and out. Do you really think that this is, do you really think that you are the only person you know who is not worthy of your love? Your soul is perfect. Your human shell is imperfect. And so is everyone else's. The quality of love you give out is only as good as the quality of love you have for yourself. I love that one. So stop shortchanging the world by not loving yourself with the same intensity you do for others. You made mistakes, but you've learned from them. That's what progress and spiritual evolution are all about. Love your weaknesses as much as you love your strengths. Ashe. That's a good card. Somebody needed that word. Somebody needed that one. And that's something that I say all the time. Love yourself as much as love other people. A lot of times, especially if you're a Pisces moon and certain other signs, we tend to put rose-colored glasses on. We tend to look at the greatness and the God in other people. We see their dynamics. We see their strengths. We see the gorgeousness of other people. But a lot of times we don't see that same power in ourselves. We don't see that same God energy in ourselves. And we will allow them to dictate how they choose to love us. You have a choice. Let me say this. You have a choice. You have a choice on how much love you're giving and what you receive. So make sure that love that you really are giving is the same love that you not only receive, but the same love that you have for yourself in particular. I'm real big on, before you do anything, I don't care if it's in this magical world, I don't care if it's in the intuitive world, I don't care if it's in your job, if it's in relationships, how you respond to other people. The first number one key out of all of this, y'all always ask me, like, what's the book, da da da. Honestly, the first thing you need to be learning is how to love yourself, how to be by yourself. What is that you need to work on? Those things that choices that you made in the past, that go back to our first card, that victim card, choices that you made in your past are irrelevant. They were learning lessons. They were blessings in disguise. You might not see it. You might not have understood it at the time when the shit was popping off. But guess what? They are blessings. They are blessings in disguise because they strengthen us. They give us character. They give us a different understanding. They make you who you are now. They put you on the journey that you on now. There was something that triggered you that was like, oh no, not no more. I ain't doing this no more. We ain't doing this. So now you here. Now you walking in your power. Now you walking in your strength. Now you like, oh, okay. This is when everything gonna change. It's time. Alright. Let's see what our crystal card says for today. I think I gotta order some more. I'm sold out of the crystal deck. I didn't even know. Ashe. So it shall be. So it shall be. And it's the diamond. That's that diamond card. I had this one page forwarded down for some reason. I may go back and read that. We bring you the blessing of so it shall be. There are times when you will go through life without any sign of what is going on. There are times that you'll go through life without any sign of what is going on. You may be working hard to heal an old issue, build your dreams, and not really know if you are ever going to be successful. You may hope for the best, but not know whether you should really expect the worst. You may sense that the universe is asking you to trust in how things are going and how they will turn out, and yet giving up your uncertainty is difficult. That usually means total and uncompromising commitment is difficult too. Where there is uncertainty, there is often hesitation and procrastination. Ashe. Spirit doesn't want you to miss out on your dreams because you lack faith and therefore are holding yourself back from going for it with all you have within. So you are being given the blessing of the divine decree of absolute confirmation of success and the divine granting of a wish fulfilled. Switch your thinking from possibility to the inevitable. It is not a question of if, but when. Know that you are going to succeed and commit yourself completely. Don't hold back. Go forward with gusto. I needed this card. I've been telling y'all, there is an energy that will make you have one foot in. We've been talking about this, that one foot in, one foot out. You on the fence. Get your ass off the fence. They done told y'all multiple times. The ancestors done came to y'all and said, look, we got you. I swear in our reading the other week, it was like, look, the ancestors said, look, we got you. Spirit guides was like, look, we got you. They was like, we got you. We working on it. We pulling it through. We pulling the power together. Ashe. We pulling that ashe together. So we got you. Quit worrying about it. Quit overthinking it. Because when you worry, when you overthink it, it will create procrastination. It will create hesitation. It creates doubt. It creates fear. And it's like, okay, wait a minute now. We done put you on this journey. We done gave you the confirmation that that's where you're supposed to be. And now you still bullshitting? You still not really going 100%? You ain't putting 100 in this? Oh, you got distracted. That's what it was? You making excuses? They like, look, stop making excuses. Do your due diligence. Make sure that the same way for us that's been in school, make sure that you sit your behind down. Write out the plan. How am I executing? Think about when you in school, they give you a syllabus. They give you a book. So that only they can ensure that you stay on path, stay on course, that you have all the tools you need to be successful. You got a blueprint just in case you get off track. This is where you're supposed to be at in your learning. They give you progress reports. You need to put yourself on that same system. Set your life up the way that they said school is. Listen, set your life up like that. Put your mindset in the set where I'm going to make the blueprint. This is the syllabus. This is the outline. This is my timeline for what I need to accomplish. This is my timeline. Set yourself on a timeline. When you go to school, you only got a certain amount of time to get that education in, right? Put yourself on a timeline. Say, I'm going to accomplish this. I'm going to schedule out. When you're in school, you know you got to be at class by 10 o'clock or you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. You're going to miss the lecture. You're going to miss the message that you were supposed to get that day. So you need to set your life like that. I tell people, especially in that class, I always tell y'all, I got like on my phone, in my calendar, where like my alarm would go off and say, you supposed to be studying crystals right now. You supposed to be studying herbs right now. You supposed to be sitting down at that altar at 4 o'clock in the morning doing your altar work and your spiritual work. Getting in tune with yourself. Pay attention. Set your life up like they taught us this and I ain't a big fan of the school system, but they taught us this when we were younger. They taught us how to, it was for their benefit, but you utilize those tools. If you are thinking and you are walking in your own God energy, you better utilize all the tools that's coming to you. Nothing is negative. Nothing was done in wasteful energy, especially if you are who you say you are. Take that energy and reclaim your power. Like Maxine be saying, reclaim your time, honey, reclaim your power. Reclaim who you are so you can utilize what they gave us. They taught you to do certain things, even though it might have been to work for, the corporate system. It still was for you to understand how to set your life up. It's the same way if you're trying to run a business. It's the same way when you're trying to, do basic stuff. It's something that you need to accomplish. Think about when you go to your trainer. Your trainer got a whole write-up. He want to know, like, where you at. He giving you a test to see where you at with your physical endurance, what kind of food you eating, well, how much we got to work with, what we need to do. Then he gonna set up, or her, gonna set up a plan to get you to the point that you're trying to get to. There's always a plan of action. Make sure that you use this Jupiter energy. Going back to our Jupiter retrograde, use this Jupiter energy to reevaluate. Where are you right now? And what do I need to do to get me to the destination? Stop bullshit. That's really what it is. Okay, I promise y'all after the day, I'm going to get a jar today. So every time I cuss, I'm going to put something in the jar. Because I realized, even when my friends came by, and her daughter recognizes me from the live, and I realized that I need to slow that. Cause I don't cuss that much in front of my babies, so I don't want to be cussing that much in front of nobody else's babies. And if they need to get this word too, then I need to make sure I get it together. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we got. I'm going to learn how to say all of these words on here. The earth has weight. The earth has weight. Man, listen. It signifies the divinity of the earth is sustaining life. The divinity of the earth is sustaining life. All right? So really understand what that means. Our connection is to source. Our divinity, especially if you're a woman, we are the closest thing. We are very similar to how the earth operates. So we sustain life. It is our vibration that carries out what's going on in our universe. That's why I think I'm super focused on making sure women heal, making sure we do our part. We operate in our energy. We doing the things that we need to do to really, be substantial in our power. So make sure that you are taking the time, one, to go connect with the earth. That's what's wrong with me. I need to go outside and walk in my space. I haven't been out there since the weather changed. I need to go walk in my space and ground myself, get my feet in the dirt. Connect to the earth. Understand that it puts off a frequency. It puts off a vibration. Specifically right now, I think the shift happened, I want to say a few years back, where the core of the earth started emitting a certain frequency. And the frequency that it started emitting is going to affect how we feel. It has an electromagnetic field and energy that it is emitting right now. And the note that it's singing in is connecting to our heart. So because it's connecting to our heart, it's telling us that there's an urgency for us to do certain things. We're not feeling like we have, it'll make like this pulling of, I gotta find my purpose. It'll make a pulling like you have something that you're supposed to be doing right now. There is a frequency that is emitting in the core of the earth. Listen to me. That is singing a certain note. Please go study what the universe, because when people be saying like, oh, I can't be affected. I be having my so-called woke folks be talking about, oh, you can't be affected by the cosmos. The astrology don't have nothing to do with how you operate. Da 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 da. Okay, keep thinking that. Keep thinking that you're not affected by the frequency that we connected to. How are you not connected to the earth? How are you not connected to source on any level? That don't make no damn sense to me. It don't make no sense. I'll be wanting them to prove it. Because I can pick out like several characteristics that's in your chart right now. Prove it. Show me. Show me. They get on my nerves. Now, what I do understand is that we are powerful enough and educated enough that if we understand the science about what's going on, that we know how to empower ourselves. We know how to shift that energy because we are what? We are creators. So we know how to take what the energy is and shift it. We know how to empower ourselves by what's going on. If I feel like I said, Jupiter in retrograde, okay, you're supposed to empower yourself. This means this is the perfect time for me to get off my behind and tighten up. This is the perfect time for me to fine tune who I am and what it is that I'm doing. Perfect time. But if you walking around talking about, oh, I ain't affected by the cosmos, but then your life is in shambles, it always be the people too that don't like, I'm not going to get on a tangent. I promise I'm not. I'm not going to let them do it. I ain't going to let them use me today. But it always be the ones that your life ain't together, boo. You got a lot going on. Your life is in shambles. Your money inconsistent. Since you out here manifesting and you don't really need the help, or the cosmos ain't affecting you, but your money inconsistent, your paper ain't right, and it ain't about money. but your stability is not right. A lot of times, they stability, they foundation ain't right. They foundation shaky. Your foundation shaky, but you over here trying to pop knowledge to me about how you not affected by the cosmos. Okay, bro. I'm just saying. I'm picking on people right now. I am. But that is one of the, it strikes a chord with me when people say certain stuff. I don't know if that's Jupiter. Well, it is the expansion. It might be the expansion of your throat chakra. See where Jupiter is sitting in your house, boo. See where Jupiter is sitting in your house. Like, what house is it in? What is that house known for? Right. Some stuff I just be like, y'all. And then some stuff I know. I'm working on my I guess that's that Leo arrogance. Because like I said, I've been doing this for a while. So a lot of stuff that I've learned, a lot of stuff that I've come across. Here come my baby. Good morning. You want to talk to Mama? Oh, what? Huh? Grandma making you some. Can I have a kiss? Good morning. Mm-hmm. Okay. He said no. I can't have no kiss. He got to go eat his oatmeal. Throat chakra on point. Ashe. You was asking Jupiter's in Cancer, but what house is it in? You need to go look up what house. The perfect place for y'all to break down the energy of these planets and these things, because everybody who know me and is learning from me, they know I'm big on y'all learning on your own. I'm not going to hold your hand. It's very important for y'all to learn this information so you can digest it. Because me giving it to you is not going to give you the same benefit as you learning it and empowering yourself on what is it that you need to look at. So go to astrology.com. They have a tab that's called Astro 101. If you click on that, it will break down the energy of certain signs as a sun sign. It'll also break down the houses. If you click in their search engine, astrology houses, it'll break down the astrology house, and it'll let you know what that house is about and what's the natural ruler over that house. Okay? It's the natural, Cancer, Sun, Leo, Moon, Scorpio rising. Ashe. You not getting ready to be as affected as is some of us. Y'all remember I told y'all Jupiter is going to definitely affect your Gemini, your Pisces, and your Sagittarius. Peace, beloveds. All right. You're welcome. Yeah, definitely go to astrology.com. They got a little bit, and it says Astro 101. It'll break down a lot of information, and it'll at least give you the meat of what it is that you want to learn. Okay? Ashe. All right, guys. So let me get off of here because I had a busy day. Busy day. I am going to be on Healing Chamber probably tonight and not on here. On the Healing Chamber, hopefully it won't be so wet outside. I am going to be talking about dandelions, how you can even get the little yellow flowers that's in your yard, how you can pick those and even use the roots. You can use the whole dandelion to actually make tea. You can actually do greens, and as far as something like a salad to eat, there's a salad recipe that I'm going to go over, and then there you can do root as far as like a different type of herb that you need to cleanse. Okay, I'm gonna try to save this. It ain't been working. Y'all know it's been kind of suspect on here. Like they not letting all my videos go through for some reason. So I gotta figure that out. I done sent several messages. So I don't know what's going on. Whatnot. hopefully I can get, if you are not following me on my YouTube, we are trying to get my YouTube followers up because I can go live on there and it will stay there instead of me doing my lives here. So make sure if you are not following me on YouTube, it is She Is Magic. If you type She Is Magic in the search engine, it should pull up my page. And you can go there and follow me because that way I'll have longer to speak instead of them cutting me off at a certain time. And I'm not going to have to deal with some of the stuff I've been dealing with on here. I don't know. One of my sisters on there been going through some issues too. All right. Hopefully the playback save. Steph, they ain't been saving. They ain't been working on here. They've been flagging my videos for some reason. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's getting ready to save and I can put it on my YouTube as well. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope that y'all have an amazing day. Do not get distracted. Don't get distracted. Don't let nobody challenge that throat chakra. Process it. Digest it. Look. Feel it before you respond. Okay? Process it before you respond. Yes, I'm going to make that now. As soon as I get off, I'm going to go ahead and do a screenshot of my YouTube. I'm going to actually put my YouTube page in my bio just for a couple of days. All right. I'm glad you reminded me, Kristen. All right, guys. Love you. Peace.